roll call, and I don't have a list in front of me. I'll just start out with Mike, are you here? No response from Mike. I thought I saw him here.
Yeah, he's here.
Did you say me?
There we go.
Yeah.
I'm here.
All right, Mike. Jim?
Yeah, you're breaking up. Or I'm breaking up. I'm
Okay.
here.
Jim, are you present?
Bad connection.
Now let's go around. Janie, are you present?
I am here.
Jim's in a thoughtful repose.
Heidi?
Present.
Holly? I'm sure she's not.
Right.
Pam? No. We'll try again for Jim. Are you present?
Is his sound working?
Oh, he just joined the meeting, so he'll be there shortly.
Jim, are you present? He's here twice on my screen, but
Yeah.
You know, I will tell you that Google has had problems all day. I don't know if this is related to that, but we were worried about having Google Meets this afternoon, and then we thought it was working well. So it could be related to this.
all right. Well, Arlen is present. We're going to continue on with the meeting. Jim is here. If he joins in, he joins in. We do have a quorum here, and I don't think I missed asking anybody, did I, Heidi?
No, you did not.
All right. I think we'll forego the Pledge of Allegiance and just get into this meeting so we can get this done before 6. The meeting agenda is Red Wing High School land lease agreement is the only thing on the agenda. I believe they sent out an updated proposed lease agreement this afternoon, and I'm going to turn it over to Carson.
Great. We also have Brian Keenan from IPS available in case there are some questions. But the district, for the last month, the district and IPS have been negotiating a land lease and solar easement for the 10+ acres on the high school site that will be developed into a solar garden. And you know, we've had some language issues that were just brought up late Friday and again today. And so the operations committee did review the proposed agreement. There's some date changes. There are a couple of places in the contract, including the title page and then the land lease and solar easement date. Currently, the contract says November 24th, when it should say December 14th, which is today's approval date. Also, my phone number under section 10.1 has an area code of 507, and obviously the area code should be 651. And then finally, I think the operations committee made a good recommendation as far as reverting back to the original language that was in section 2.1C. And the original agreement called for, you know, giving the IPS the ability to, well, first have a 25-year lease, but then unilaterally have 2 5-year extensions to that lease. The district originally counter-offered that so that it'd be mutually agreeable to go from 25 to 35 years. But the operations committee, with some input from Brian as well as Kevin Johnson, concluded that we'd revert back to the original language in 2.1C, which would give IPS the ability to have 25 years plus 5 years plus 5 years. The thinking is that the property is in between two ravines, and so we just don't see a likelihood that property would be used for a building or for a street or even for athletic fields, just because of its location and proximity to the tower that we have on the property. So again, that's a recommendation, is to change those two dates, change the phone number, and to revert back to the original language in section 2.1C. That original language is shown in the red line version. It's the part that's crossed off. So again, that's a recommendation of the committee.
All right. I want to make this thing move here. Anybody got any quick questions before we ask for a motion? And then we can discuss it more if we have to after the motion. If not, I'm going to ask.
I'll make a motion to approve the.
Mike, we can't hear you.
Yeah, the motion to approve the lease as amended.
I'll second it.
Still can't hear me? Oh, okay.
No, we heard you, Mike. It's been moved by Mike, seconded by Arlen to approve the motion as presented. Pam just joined and said here, I hope she's all right if I just finish this meeting out. What do you want to do, Pam? Pam, or do you hear us?
I do hear you. Yeah, go, please feel free to finish. Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to keep things moving here and get this done before. Do you want to take over the chair, Swift, or can we just continue with me?
No, go ahead.
All right. All right, add to the minutes that Pam joined at this time. There is a motion on the board to approve the lease as amended by Carson. There was a later version put out today, basically, that said optional 5-year extensions would be for the district and the IPS, but now it's going back to what was originally put out last week, which would be IPS and then some other various amendments. Any discussion or questions? If not, I'll call the vote. So I'll give you a chance here quick. I know it's hurrying things up here.
So upon legal review, everybody's satisfied that these changes all pass muster. The one larger change was the term agreements, and then the others are minor changes.
Yep.
Yeah, our legal counsel's
terms look
been
good
part
to
of
me.
every step, and every suggested change from both sides went through our legal team, as well as IPS's legal team, I presume. So, yeah, it's I wouldn't be recommending anything that had not gone through legal counsel.
Okay, thank you. Just to clarify.
Okay, Janie was in the queue.
Yeah, I just have a question. When we're asked publicly what the land is necessarily going to be used for, can we be specific about, can you tell me specifically like what is going to be used? I look in the contract and it's for general, project and solar, pick up a project. So can you tell me just a little bit more specifically what the actual land will be used for?
Yeah, I think the simplest way to respond is just to say that it's going to be used for a solar garden constructed by IPS.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions or comments, discussion? If not, I'll take the vote. I'm just going to go across my screen here, so I hopefully catch him right. Jim has acknowledged that he can't speak, but he can hear us. So I'll go by watching a hand motion from him.
Can you hear me now?
I do now.
Okay, I'm a yay or yes, however you want to do it.
All right, we'll start with you, Jim. He's yay.
Got it.
Pam,
Yay.
Janie,
Yay. Or I.
Mike.
I'm for it.
All right, Mike approves.
yes.
Heidi?
Aye,
And I vote aye. It passes 6-0.
6-0.
There is no other business to be here. Is there a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
Moved by Janie.
Second.
Thank
Jim want the second?
I don't care.
Second.
Okay, moved by Janie, second by Jim. I'll do a roll call again. Let's start with Pam.
Aye.
Janie,
Aye.
Mike. He's froze. Heidi,
Aye.
Jim,
Aye.
and I'll vote aye. And I guess we're adjourned. Thank you,
Nice
everybody.
meeting you, Brian. and Thanks for coming.
Thanks, Brian.
Thank you, Brian. See everybody in a minute.